Bro, dude, I swear to God, man. Miami's not that far away. Miami really isn't that far away from me, man. I'm really on the verge of just heading to Miami and seeing how many of these Red Pill losers I can piss off. Cause this is so fucking dull and boring. Like, you got arrested for a fake ID, bro, and yet you think you can get this. What is this?
So as you guys are all aware, I do like to keep up to date with just pearly things, just lonely things, etc., etc. I could go on for hours about how many other names I've got for her. But it's been really weird how she's just been nonstop targeting Brett Cooper over everything. Ever since the Anna Kasparian debate, that's exactly where she's been. She's been shitting on Brett Cooper for how she treated the Daily Wire, and then now apparently because she said something to Clavicular, then all of a sudden she is cheating on her husband. So Watts has made 2 videos on this, and if you haven't checked out my video with Watts, I really do hope you guys do check it out, because we did have a really good conversation. And I know the video on it's really terrible, so I might re-upload it with a different thing to try and, you know, see if I can fix it, but I don't know. But what I will say is that Watts has been keeping up with this stuff, and they're very good videos, so I will have the links to these videos down in the description, and you should go check these videos out by Watts, and go check out his other stuff as well. I mean, he makes really good content. So, but Watts condenses most of this stuff into a way where I like viewing it. So let's check out what Pearl's beef is with Brett Cooper.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm truly at a loss for words here. The red pill community is not only desperate, but they are also miserable as hell. Guys, just imagine being angry at a woman for shaking a man's hand and smiling. That's what we have to talk about today. That is the uproar that's going on Twitter right now. This is the red pill.
That's where I think everything got crazy. Like, it's like, bro, you guys talk about being in your masculine energy and you're this and you're that, but yet y'all can't hold frame whenever any type of woman does anything that is out of what you guys think that they should be doing. And that's crazy to me.
Guys, this is insane. And I genuinely wish I was over exaggerating, but I'm not. The entire manosphere right now is mad at Brett Cooper because she shook Clavicular's hand and smiled. She didn't hug him. She didn't flirt with him. All she did was shake his hand and smile. And people are upset about it.
That's the craziest thing to me. And you know what? I have a very wild theory on this. But I think the reason why the red pill is mad is because they don't want to see their boyfriend Clavicular get taken away. I think that's exactly what it is. Because, I mean, I don't understand why else they would be mad about it. Because he does his shit with other women, but yet that's not a problem. But all of a sudden, because it's Brett Cooper, now they have something to say.
Just please think about that. These people are miserable. They don't have women, because if they had women, they wouldn't be worrying about dumb shit like this.
But they ain't got women. They got the boys. This boys being boys.
They obviously have no life. If they had a life, they would not be worrying about dumb shit like this. Let me back up.
Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing. When I did that debate with that Asmongold fan, and when I was talking about chronically online people, this is what I mean. These are the people that have to stay online and have to have something to say at all times about everything that's going on. I think it's ridiculous, but it doesn't make any sense to me. If you're not making content, there's no reason why you need to be on the internet that much. As content creators, we have to be, because we have to have things to speak on. But if you're not doing any of that, why do you need to be on the internet so much to the point where you have this parasocial thing? Like, especially in the red pill community, man, the parasociality that's in that community is so crazy. It just doesn't click with me. I don't get it.
Back up. Let me tell you what's going on. I'm sorry. This is going to be a rough video because it's just so stupid. All right, so for those of you who do not know, New York Fashion Week is happening right now through the 16th, I believe. And a lot of content creators are there. Valkyrie is there, Senna is there, and Clavicular and Brett Cooper are there as well. A lot of people are in New York right now. So guys, to make a long story short, Clavicular was legitimately like modeling in New York City. Like he was on the catwalk and everything. He had a weird outfit. I don't know how to describe it.
I know how to describe it. It's not ironed. That's what the fuck it looks like. It looks like he needs his mama to iron his clothes. But what the fuck is that? Did they literally starch that bitch to make it look as wrinkled as possible? Because that thing is shiny. And plus on top of that, I don't understand how he was able to get into New York Fashion Week. Did they all just completely forget what he did in Miami? And then what he just got arrested for? Or what is going on? Apparently, they don't care.
But yeah, he was legit modeling and walking.
A dude straight up says the N-word on stream multiple times, sings the HH song in a nightclub, goes to jail for a fake ID and having drugs on him. But yet, no, it's not gonna be a publicity thing. We can put him on the runway, it's fine.
And Brett Cooper was there also. I believe she did a photo shoot with a magazine and she's just basically taking in the festivities as well. Like I said, it's New York Fashion Week. So Clavicular sees Brett Cooper. Keep in mind, guys, she is married and she has a child. Trust me, it's important for context. Anyway, Clavicular sees Brett Cooper. He says, "Hi, Brett." She says, "Oh, hi." She shakes his hand, smiles, and backs away. And that was it of the interaction. And the red pill space is pissed about it. Pissed that she smiled at another man that wasn't her husband. That is what we have to talk about today.
Like, here's the thing. I don't understand what more she could have done. Like, what is she supposed to do? Is she just supposed to be mad? Is she just supposed to have that bitch face on where, you know, she has to look angry when she's talking to men so that way it doesn't seem like she's trying to give them any signals? Like, are these guys that weak-willed that they think that any smile or any gesture like that is going to show that they want them? Like, really?
Before we get started, if you're looking for a way to earn some extra side,
Watts, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But I got to get through this because I'm not going to watch the full video. Because you guys need to go check this video out. I just want to get through the main interaction because there is another video that I want to speak on that he also did, which is kind of the aftermath. So I want to get into that.
the link in the description down below, or just simply scan the QR code to get started now. First things
And anyways, it don't matter. Rewind the video, scan the damn QR link, and do it for Watts. I don't give a shit.
first, I'm going to show you guys the interaction, and then I'm going to show you guys the narratives that are being created right now on the internet by the red pill space. Let's get into it.
Okay, yeah, okay. And Brett's gonna, if you want to say hi to Brett.
Brett, what's up?
How's it going?
How are you? Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Good job.
You thought it was good?
The show's very good. Brett.
Okay.
Hi. It's
Hello.
Liv.
Oh my God, Liv! Hi.
I look different
Oh my
because of the
God.
makeup.
You look
I know, right?
incredible. It's because
Okay,
of the
all right,
makeup.
I'm sorry. He's contracted to take the photos.
No, I'm Liv. Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
he's next.
Wait.
Yes.
Olivia
Okay,
Smith.
this-
Yeah, I look different because of the makeup.
Evie
You look-
Magazine.
Like, bro, what else was she supposed to do? Like, what more could she have done? Did she have to sit there, shake his hand, and say, "I'm not interested in you"? Is that what had to happen? Like, this is so insecure bullshit. These guys want to pretend that they're alpha males, but yet this is the most beta blue pill bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
Guys, that was the interaction. That was it. Did it seem like she was flirting, guys? Matter of fact, after the initial, "Hi, how you doing?" she ignored him. You could see that he was trying to talk to her, or he was trying to say something, but she didn't engage any further. It was a simple handshake and a smile, and she stepped back.
That's called, and I don't know if you guys understand this word, but I'm gonna make it out there. It's called professionalism. She is a professional. You smile and shake hands with everybody you meet. That's what being a professional is. Especially when you're on camera, you have a reputation. And if they got it on camera that you're just being a bitch, it's gonna fuck your reputation up. So yes, you have to be happy, and yes, you have to smile and shake the hands and be okay and da-da-da-da-da. Because if not, and she would have looked any other way, they would have clowned her and shit on her for that as well.
Why are we upset at this? This is how you should greet anybody. A handshake and a smile. What's wrong with that? All right, let me show you the narrative that's going on right now. It's so fucking stupid. Guys, this is where I got confused as shit, because I saw the clip first that I just showed you guys, and then I read this tweet. And after I read this tweet, I was literally kerscuffled for the rest of the night. Yes, I know kerscuffled isn't a word. I made it up. Fight me. Anyway, look at this. Conservative podcaster Brett Cooper flew out to New York Fashion Week to meet Clavicular. This is her face when she met him.
And she did not go there to meet him. She had way more other things that she had to do while she was out there. I mean, she had her own photo shoot to go do. I don't understand why everybody thinks that Clavicular is so important that women are going to fly across the country just to meet him for 5 seconds. That's so stupid to me. He is not that damn important.
She is married. Bros, if you think you're safe because you got a ring on your girl's finger, you need to wake the F up.
That's insecurity. That's beta blue pill bullshit. Grow the fuck up. You don't need to wake up. You need to grow up. Be a damn adult, man. Good lord. Like, what's the point of having a girl if you're just gonna treat her like she's a slave? She can't make eye contact with nobody. She can't smile at nobody. She sure as hell can't shake hands with nobody. And you just got her huddled in a fucking box. What's the point of having a woman if that's what you're gonna do to her? If you're gonna do that shit, then stay alone. Like, come on, man. If you're that worried about that shit, then you shouldn't be with that person anyways. If you have that type of thoughts about your girl or your wife doing that kind of stuff, then why are you with her? It's not that hard to understand. If you have those insecure thoughts where you think something could happen, don't be with that person. Go be with somebody that you can actually trust. So stupid to me how these guys are so shrunk brain-wise where they can't think of any plausible reasons as to why she's smiling like this other than she's gonna cheat. This is little brain as fuck.
She didn't go to New York Fashion Week to meet Clavicular. She just so happened to be there watching the show that he was in. She was not there specifically for Clavicular. I don't even know where they got this information from.
It doesn't matter. Either way, if you're in New York and it's Fashion Week, you're gonna want to go to the runway and see what's going on. It's not that complicated.
I don't even know why they are making this up. Like other content creators, Brett was there for New York Fashion Week, not Clavicular. If that was the case, it would have taken way less time for them to like shake hands and acknowledge each other. A third party, the guy with those glasses, literally had to introduce both of them to each other.
Yep. I don't know if Brett doesn't know who Clavicular is, because I'm pretty sure she did do a video talking about what happened at Vendome. So I think she has a small, like, insight into who he is, but I don't think she really knows him. So I think it's more of she's heard about him, so she's trying to be nice and any of that. Because in all reality, most of the women, if they really knew who he was and what he was about, there would be no women. I mean, look at Myron. A damn roller skater took his girlfriend. How? You're so manly. You're so masculine, but yet you lost out to a rollerblader that makes less money than you. Dumb as hell, man.
But you think she was there specifically for Clavicular. What the fuck are you talking about? Guys, it's just crazy because this is the part they're angry at. They're angry because she smiled.
And the thing nobody seems to understand is, what if she was smiling like that because she had a camera in her face?
She smiled and shook his hand. Oh, lordy, what a sin. Oh my God, you going to hell. For smiling and shaking somebody's hand? How the f are you supposed to greet somebody? What is the proper way you would want your wife to greet somebody? There is no way you guys are this insecure. Holy shit, man. Y'all need therapy. And guys, we have to talk about Just Pearly thing.
They don't need therapy. They need homosexuality. That's what would solve their problems. They would never have to worry about a woman again. They would just need to be with each other. Boys being boys.
Because you know she hates women because she doesn't look like one, even though she wants to look like one, and she doesn't act like one, even though she wants to act like one. So when it comes to an attractive woman, she is going to try her best to tear that person down. I'm sorry, at this point, Pearl, you are not beating these allegations. You look like a miserable jealous at this point. She tweeted, married with a kid. Brett Cooper flies to New York with a face of makeup just to see clavicular. Women are incredible.
It's nobody else's fault, Pearl, that you don't wear makeup. It's nobody else's fault but your own. And the fact that you're going to keep running your mouth, Pearl, and Brett's going to end up turning into Brittany Venti, and it's going to be game over for you. I mean, I don't understand how you haven't learned from Venti. She dogged your ass, and you still can't shut the fuck up. But anyways, that's all I wanted to get into was the initial conflict and how everything started, you know. But I will have the link to this video in the description, so go and watch the whole thing in its entirety because, I mean, yeah, we're about halfway through it. But anyways, I'm going to load up the next one. So let's see. Let's get back to it.
Yo, there's no way to sugarcoat this. Pearl is a hating ass. This woman is so bitter. I've never seen anybody this bitter ever before in my life. And you can tell that she's bitter. Just look at her tweets. All she does is talk about how terrible women are. At the end of the day, it is very apparent that Pearl is jealous of a lot of women because they get attention and they get men when she doesn't. But she fails to realize that this much pandering towards men looks extremely desperate. You're not gonna get a man like this, Pearl.
No. I mean, for all the like writing she does for men, I mean, she should have gotten it forever ago, but she can't. Because, I mean, dude, your eyes are almost touching your fucking ears. You look like Gumby. It's nobody else's fault that you look like you got smashed in between two pieces of glass and got stretched out. That's not my problem. It's nobody else's problem.
Anyway, you guys remember the Brett Cooper video that I made like a few days ago. Pearl is basically reacting to Brett's response to this entire situation. So guys, if you actually have not watched that video yet, I would suggest that you go watch that one first and then you come back to this one. But before we get into it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel and it lets me know that you guys are rocking with the content. Guys, if you enjoy my content, please make sure that you do subscribe. I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the year ends.
I'm trying to hit 100. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, please go like, comment, and subscribe on this video and the previous video. Go check out Watts. I mean, he does really good content, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, he has a lot of good insights on what's going on. And, you know, if you're not going to see a video from me, I can almost guarantee you he's going to catch it. Or Random University's going to catch it. Or Illogix is going to catch it. One of these guys is going to catch it if I don't.
So please make sure you run it up. I appreciate you guys. Also, do not forget to join the Discord and subscribe to the gaming channel as well. And please make sure that you hype the video. Thank you so much. All right, this video is entitled Brett Cooper blames men for her falling in love with clavicular. Falling in love is insane. She had to do this.
That's such an insecure fucking thing to do. Like, look at the difference between these two. Jesus. How the hell does Pearl look 50? Explain that shit to me. And Brett had a baby. Golly, man.
For clickbait, there is no way that she genuinely believes that Brett fell in love with clavicular.
Oh yeah, she does. She's that fucking dumb. She is really that dumb. Don't underestimate her intelligence, Watts. Because I'm telling you right now, she is not that bright. And she will make those dumbass remarks. It's a guarantee.
All of this exposed Clavicular's fans, the tens of thousands of people watching him on Kick, the people clipping his videos on.
Yeah, you know, she went out of her way to meet another guy and blame.
That is not true.
What did I say? What did I say? I said don't underestimate her. Because I'm telling you right now, she is less intelligent than you think she is.
Video just started and she's already lying. Guys,
Because that's all she knows how to do, Watts. I mean, in all reality, if you go back, I mean, man, I really don't want to do the research on it. I can almost promise you that she has lied through most of her career, because every single stat and everything that she has shown that proves her ideology, you know, the one that she spreads so confidently because it's truth, she spreads it based on statistics that are almost 20 years old. Instead of basing it off of the studies that are happening today, she goes back to the 80s and to the 90s and to the early 2000s and get those studies. And no, this is the way that we need to live our... No, it's not how things work anymore. But she's so confident that that's the correct way. And it just goes to show that she doesn't have enough intelligence to do any real research. Because if she did, she would have won the debate with Anna, and she would probably have a husband by now. But in all reality, let's just make it very clear. Nobody wants to marry a dumb that doesn't know how to shut their mouth. Let's be honest here. Like, if Pearl shut the hell up, got off the internet, cleaned herself up, dressed appropriately, she would be married right now. But because she's doing all of this pandering for men and all this talking that she's doing, nobody is going to give her the time of day because she doesn't know when to shut up.
she did not go to this fashion show to specifically meet Clavicular. Stop lying. She was invited to the event that Clavicular was at by the same designer that hired her to do a photo shoot. Like, just lying, bro. We're only 8 seconds in.
The men. She could double down, or she could apologize, or you know,
Apologize for what? Apologize. We're never gonna get.
But
through
what
this.
happens is, and I knew she had a big ego. I can smell a big ego from a mile away. When she left the Daily Wire as a multi-bajillionaire, the ability to work from home with the best life you could ever have.
She said,
I can almost fucking guarantee you that Brett did not make that much money from the Daily Wire. I can almost guarantee you that the Daily Wire took well over the majority of her money because their company was tied to the channel. Why do you think she left? But yet this stupid motherfucker does not want to sit there and look this shit up. She just thinks she has all the answers. I mean, Jesus, good Lord, look at those fucking eyes. They're so fucking separated. It's unreal. She can see what she hears at the same fucking time.
that she can smell somebody with a big ego from a mile away. Well, you know what, Pearl? I can smell a bitter from a mile away. And yep,
100%. 100%.
got that stank on you. Yep.
Watts, all you gotta do is just comb her hair, get the grease out, and cook her ass with it. That's all you gotta do.
Bitter. I smell it.
Ever in all of human history, and she still played victim. I'm like, I don't like this girl. This girl's never been told no. She's never been criticized. She's only had her ass kissed.
Like you, dummy? Are we gonna play the never been told no while your daddy was funding your fucking career at the start because you didn't want to sell printers anymore? Come on, man. Get real, Pearl. You're shitting on people for the fucking lifestyle that you lived in the beginning of your career. The fuck am I listening to? This is such dog shit.
Her whole life, and there's zero humility. And I see.
Bitch, you have no humility. Because you had no problem writing to daddy's checkbook whenever you needed anything for your little show. I can guarantee you. Brett didn't ask for her anything from her family. I can almost promise you that. You want to know why? Because Brett became an interesting person to listen to. Okay? The reason why people listen to you, Pearl, and let me put you on game. The reason why people listen to you, Pearl, is to make fun of you. It's not because you have anything insightful to say. It's because you're so fucking stupid that nobody can believe that a human being is saying the shit. You're a circus act. They surround you like the bearded lady. That's what you are to them. You're a freak show. You pride yourself on what you do for men, but you have done nothing but disparage men by using fake stats and lies to sit there and bolster them up while shitting on women at every given point that you've got. But yet, you think that because somebody is actually living a decent life, they're married, have a kid, all of a sudden you think you just have every right in the world to just fucking attack them. It's nobody else's fault that you're single and dumb. It's yours. You caused that shit. You did that shit to yourself. If you wouldn't have been roped in to Fresh and Fit's dumbass fucking takes and brainwashed by the Tates, you'd probably be living a decent life. But you decided to dick ride those 4 fucking morons, and now they're all coming out to be racist homophobes, when in all reality, behind closed doors, they're probably butt fucking and dick sucking.
Saying that about somebody that you absolutely do not know is crazy.
The zero humility here, right? At Candace Owens, it's the same thing. These women scare me. They scare me because you don't know what these women with huge egos are going to do. One day, you know, Candace is going to do an investigative series on me. All right, let me see.
Yeah, and she's gonna be the next Brittany Venti. Trash bag Pearl. Just lonely things. Just manly things. Just sensitive things. I swear to God, I'll make a fucking list.
I'm scared.
You're not important
everyone.
enough, Pearl.
I never really looked like this. But anyway, hello from New York and New York Fashion
There's a virtue signal.
Week. I am here.
Oh my
in
God.
New York City this week. I'm going to EV Magazine's first ever live event that they are hosting, or I guess in-person event. I'm going to be on Fox a couple of times, and I am going to my very first ever New York Fashion.
Remember, if she cared about motherhood, she could have just stayed home. Like,
Wait, what? Dude, am I gonna get mad before this video really gets going?
it's just incredible to me. I'm
Her kid and her husband were there in New York with her. What are you talking about?
like, do you guys not? Okay. All
EV
right.
Magazine.
Wait. Hold
Jump scare, everyone.
Hold on.
I never really looked like this. But anyway, hello from New York and New York Fashion Week. I am here in New York City this week. I'm going to EV Magazine's first ever live event that they are hosting, or I guess in-person event. I'm going to be on Fox a couple of times, and I am going to my very first ever New York Fashion Week fashion show, which is very crazy and very cool. I'm going to Elena Velez's show. That is what we're doing. So come along with me. You'll see some fun faces, including Alex.
You see how she didn't say we're going to see Clavicular show?
Let's do it.
Husband is
Last
literally
night
right
Was
there.
wild. Hi guys, good to catch up. Hello from New York. Last
Yeah.
night, you might have seen on X, I went to Elena Velez's fashion show for New York Fashion Week. And when I was planning out this entire week, because I have a bunch of events here this week and I'm doing Fox and all that stuff, I specifically intended and planned to do today's episode, Saturday's episode, on that experience, my first ever fashion show, and why I think Elena Velez is
She now, what is she going to do? Is she going to A, have some humility, B, gaslight, C, play victim? What is she going to pick?
such a unique designer that often faces so much backlash in the mainstream industry, but the show itself and the attendees and the models are getting a lot of traction online. So I thought we should start out by discussing that, because yes, you might have seen Clavicular walked in the show. He actually closed the show. He was the last model to walk on the runway. And yes, I got to meet him. Cue the screeching online from angry men. You might have seen it if you've been on X. So
Yep.
sorry to
Yeah, what a bitch.
Who's the bitch? Who? Doesn't really need to be said, Pearl. Like, golly, man.
So you've taken
What? I don't
Why does she look like a half-done clay mold of somebody? Good Lord.
understand. I really don't understand. Okay, hold
She looks like a child's first art project.
on, time out. So, for the sake of argument, right? Let's say she did disrespect her husband. Let's say that this was actually disrespectful. The only person that she needs to apologize to is her husband.
Facts. She doesn't owe anybody on the internet anything. Period.
The only person that she would need to talk to would be her husband. She doesn't have to apologize to anyone. She doesn't have to answer to anyone. I have no idea what Pearl is talking about here.
these people's money for years. You've criticized male sexuality. You've criticized Fresh juggling multiple women, right? You've criticized
What does this have to do with her though? What does this have to do with the situation at hand? None of this applies, and none of this proves that she's like some sort of like hypocrite that Pearl is trying to paint her out to be.
that. But now when your feet get held to the fire, it's nothing. No humility, just gaslighting for eternity.
How? And keep in mind,
These egos.
keep in mind, this is what these people do. They're going to say she's gaslighting, but not actually explain how she's gaslighting. Because she knows it's a huge nothing burger. And a lot of you are eating this up.
They're incredible. You really got to, oh my God. Like, influencer ego is just like incredible.
Who has?
Incredible.
ruin
Wait.
your day. But yes, I did meet Clavicular.
Yeah, nobody's.
Wait, hold on. Who has the ego? Who has the ego, Pearl? You seem to be so fucking confident in what you're saying, but yet she's the one with the ego? Get real.
He's thinking about you that much. Nobody.
You literally
No one's
are.
dating.
Oh my God, you're the one that's making this fucking video. You're the one that can't keep her name out of your mouth. You've been speaking on her since Anna Kasparian shit on you, but yet all of a sudden she's not that important. If she's not that important, Pearl, stop fucking talking about her. Just shut up. This is why you're single. This is why you're alone.
You literally are. You are. You're talking about her right now. You made it a big deal that she shook his hand and smiled. What the are you talking about? This is why I say Pearl is a bitter, jealous.
But it's not even that. She was doing this way before now. Like, I've got the video on it. My video on Pearl after the Anna debate, when she was talking about Anna and how everything went down, she went into full detail about Brett Cooper and started talking shit on her then. So the inception of this was the Anna debate. And now she's just blown it up. But yeah, I got called a clout shark. Really? Really? I think Pearl's the clout shark here.
She is actually jealous of Brett.
He's not ruined.
Jealousy is
I don't
crazy.
really care if you cheat on your husband. I don't care if you. I don't like being gaslit.
Cheat? How did she cheat?
I don't like.
She's going to sit there and talk about cheating, but yet there are clips of her admitting that any dude that dated her, she would be perfectly fine with them cheating on her.
Like being gaslit.
Because Twitter's not a real place.
Now, the whole thing
Twitter
was
is not
just
a real
crazy
place.
to experience, but honestly, in my opinion, I think it was really smart of Elena because she brought Clavicular in. He's obviously having this huge moment online. She basically let him stream everything from the fitting to hair and makeup to actually walking on the show. Like, we were sitting front row watching.
Now, mind you, I want to show you how he has spoken about her and her husband.
That it doesn't matter what he says, okay? He's a 20-year-old loser. He's a moron. Why does his opinion matter in this? Like, why are you caring about what the hell this idiot says?
Does she come out and defend? Like, she only defends herself, right?
Yeah, no shit, because that's the only thing she needs to defend. That's it. She doesn't have to worry about what this moron says.
After he said this.
Brett Cooper, bro. Brett Cooper. I know you came all the way to Fashion Week for me.
No, she didn't.
You know what I'm saying? I wish we got to talk more, but now that we're both in the same city,
That's
DM me on
crazy.
Twitter, and, you know, we can make you forget you were ever married. Let's be real.
Okay, so
Bro, dude, I swear to God, man. Miami's not that far away. Miami really isn't that far away from me, man. I'm really, really on the verge of just heading to Miami and seeing how many of these red pill fucking losers I can piss off. Cause this shit's so fucking dull and boring. Like, you got arrested for a fake ID, bro, and yet you think you can get bitches. What is this? You can't even get into a nightclub without going to jail. What are we fucking doing here, man? Why the fuck does he get any type of movement online?
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That is absolutely disrespectful and that it is crazy. But notice how Pearl didn't say when Clavicular put that video out and when Brett put her video out.
Yeah. She's not going to say anything about how Clavicular was completely disrespectful because she's going to stick up for men, regardless of what they do. I mean, in all reality, Clavicular could have hit a woman, and I guarantee you fucking Pearl would find a way to stick up for him.
Her response, because this video that Clavicular put out or this stream that he was doing, it could have happened after Brett's response. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying.
he felt the vibes too, right?
What
That's
the?
I think it did because he still has the hair and all that shit from when he was on the runway. So I think that this video was specifically after he left and he went home because he was streaming the whole thing. So he probably streamed all the way till he got home. And then now he's home and he's speaking on it because his hair still is done up and all this other shit like it was when he was at the show. And, you know, Brett didn't speak on any of this until the next day.
But what vibes? Oh my gosh. Pearl knows nothing about body language. She knows nothing about dating. She knows nothing about people. What vibes? Somebody smiling and shaking your hand, that does not mean you want to. What are you talking about?
If if that was the real intention, then good Lord, man. There are a lot of women out there that want a lot of men. Because that shit happens so often. I mean, she's just dumb. She's dumb. She knows nothing. She is stupid.
And after they shook hands and talked for 2 seconds, her attention was diverted elsewhere to that girl. She was talking to the girl for the rest of the time. Clavicular was trying to talk to her, but she didn't care.
Communicated to him that you were interested. You did that.
What?
And you could look at when women become
She communicated. Sorry, guys, I'm pausing a lot, but this is going to be hard to get through. She communicated to him that she was interested. How? If you are going to make a statement like that, explain how.
You don't become a good wife overnight. Women have to be trained. But the ego,
She's been married for over a year, I think. I looked this up the last time when I talked about this shit. But she's been married for a minute. So, saying they're acting like she's giving off a vibe is so stupid to me. I don't know how much more I can watch and react at this because I'm probably just going to end up blowing up. So, I'm just going to leave this here. If you guys want to, I really do highly recommend that you check out the rest of this video. So go to Watts' channel, watch both of them. I'm going to put both of the video links in the description. Go check him out, look at his content. He's been doing some really good stuff lately. But in all reality, man, Pearl has just been doing this because I have a feeling that she is reaching for something just so that way she can stay relevant and stay in the news cycle and stay out there, because I think that that's all she's got left. She has no husband, she has no boyfriend, she has no kids, she has really no network anymore. So the only thing she's got is just grasping at straws to sit there and try to stay relevant. But it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below, and sub. Join me on this journey. It means a lot if you do. And I appreciate everybody that's been subbing so far. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.